Yeah. First of all, I'd like to thank the Almighty God for the opportunity. Uh, Munguia is a tremendous fighter, very strong, very young. He's talented. But come October 30th, you're going to see Tureano go up against a Munguia, who I would definitely make look like he's nothing like everybody says he is. There are some flaws in all of our game. Yeah, but and Munguia, don't get me wrong, a talented fighter, very good champion he is, and I love his character as a person. But in the same, he has been making some mistakes, as I have had been doing in the past with myself. But his mistakes are very premature, and this is something that is going to be used to my advantage for this upcoming fight. I wish not to discuss or disclose any of those ideas, but just let it be known that I still don't want to disclose that. No. I've been watching Golden Boys as of lately, and I have to put Golden Boys promotion out there. Golden Boys have been doing something that is very unparalleled compared to most of the other promoters. Golden Boys have really been putting their fighters in some risky positions, one that I would think that most promoters wouldn't do. They're actually putting their good fighters up against each other. And I'm a bit surprised that this fight even took place, in a sense that even though I pretty much provoked it in a way. But I did not figure that folks then would look at it as one where, it's a 50-50 match. It's been most of the time whenever I go up against anybody, no matter who, I'm the underdog. And so I'm amazed that even you consider this fight along with others, that this is a 50-50 match. That sort of says a lot. And it showed that, listen, you guys have been, well, not that it's to put you on the mark anywhere, but guys have been wrong a lot of times before. This time, I think you pretty much still got it wrong. This isn't a fair fight. Tureano's going to take advantage of Munguia, as I've taken advantage of many and most of my opponents. This is just another one that I'm going to do the very same thing to. Of course, it says a lot, and not one, just to put it in such a way, but it says a lot about Golden Boy promotion. I'm like, wow, are they thinking right? I mean, I was baffled. How did they? It was Jason Quigley came, and Golden Boy who came to me and said, do I want to fight Jason Quigley? And like, what? Y'all crazy? Y'all serious? Y'all know what I could do to that boy? And they still made the fight happen. And I don't think it was a major downer for Jason Quigley. I think he won 2 or 3 fights after that. Now he's back up on the coming up. But you're going to put me in there again with another undefeated fighter? What happened? You guys love me? Or that y'all really just putting these kids them in some really risky position. This is a very risky one for Golden Boys to do, because Munguia, he was a world champion. You're now feeding him not dogs. You're feeding him to not just wolves, but you're feeding him to a lion. And this lion is a ferocious lion. This one who can really tear Munguia apart limb to limb from limbs. And yeah, I can make Munguia look really bad. But I guess that's what Golden Boys want. They just want to continue to put on the best fight possible. And even if that means putting their world champion up against a very dangerous Tureano Johnson, and this probably may flip a lot of fighters' mind, and they may start going into this very same direction. Could you believe it that as I was coming up as a fighter, we were always training for my opponent? Now fighting Curtis Stevens and Sergiy Derevyanchenko, who were coached by Andre Rozier. It is Andre Rozier who's actually teaching me how to beat me. Of course, there are formulas to beat me, but Andre Rozier, he's a specialist at that, of beating me. My only losses came at the hand of Andre Rozier. And his training tactic is one that don't look at your opponent, look at yourself. Improve Tureano rather than improving Tureano to beat Munguia. No, you got to improve Tureano to beat everybody, and that's what we're working on. And that right there has changed my whole mentality of boxing. I am so grateful that I'm able to team up with Andre Rozier at this moment. Even my conditioning coach, Nicolas Isidoro from Cuba, he has taught me so much, even with my new training regimen, how to move and the plan that he has for my conditioning. If you've seen the Jason Quigley fight, I owe a great deal of that victory to Nicolas Isidoro. I was not tired, not even an instant in that fight. But even with the beating that I got from Andre Rozier in the corner, you won't see that again this coming fight because Tureano is not going to be Mr. Nice Guy again. Thanks to Mr. Andre Rozier for that. Well, I like Tureano. I love Tureano, and I love my team. My team has really worked hard on creating and developing this Tureano, especially this Tureano come October 30th. You're going to see and expect to see this, a much better Tureano, a refined Tureano, at the same a brutal, ruthless, notorious, vengeful fighter coming out there come the 30th. One who's coming in there with every intention to throw with all bad intentions. Every blow is with bad intention. Munguia, a great fighter, one that I don't see, as just a stepping stone, but indeed he's standing in my way, and I'm looking to move him out of that way. And by all means necessary, even if I have to knock him out, I'm going to win that fight.